going on, everyone? Welcome to the dojo. This is the Raikaze here, and on the line we also have Ric Flair McNair. We are getting ready to hop in on the next episode of the Pokemon R.G.T series, and this is going to be featuring the Calyrex Shadow.
Let's get it.
All right, and so today we've got about 3 teams here currently that we will be featuring here today. So the first team is one that actually Ric Flair McNair is going to be piloting. So tell us a bit about your team.
Yes, sir. So this is your bread and butter basic Shadow Rider team. Not necessarily the Shadow Rider itself, because I think the most standard Shadow Rider is the Life Orb Terra Fairy Draining Kiss set. But since you were using that one, I went ahead and went with the Spell Tag Nasty Plot set. But all of his partners, in my opinion, are the very... If you don't know what to do, these are the 5 you throw on with Shadow Rider and you'll be fine. You have your Water, Fire, Grass core. You have Trick Room support in Amoonguss and Incineroar. You have Fake Out support in Incineroar and Rillaboom. You have priority moves in Aqua Jet, Thunderclap, Fake Out, Grassy Glide. You have Redirect with Rage Powder. It's just 5 Pokemon that all allow Shadow Rider to be a menace. But if Shadow Rider goes down, those 5 can also just win you games.
Yeah.
If you ever get off a Nasty Plot, you usually win. And in my games where I played 27, and I lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And my 5 losses were to majority either Groudon or the Koraidon, but not necessarily because of them themselves, but because of the dark Pokemon supports they brought with them. This version of Shadow Rider's biggest weakness is Galarian Moltres, Iron Jugs. Teams that run Ursaluna and Farigiraf are a problem for this Shadow Rider. But if you can work around those, one Nasty Plot plus Astral Barrage can just sweep the game for you. I love Terra Normal on my Shadow Rider. I can feel so safe leading it into other Shadow Riders. I don't care. I'm going to click Astral Barrage, and if you're not also Terra Normal, I just win. I can lead it into Flutter Mains and not care. And you'll be surprised, especially at the lower end of the brackets and all, how many people will just auto-click Shadow Move or Ghost Move into Shadow Rider because it should KO, and then when you're a normal type, it doesn't. You can live Sucker Punches when you turn into a normal type. Now, you can't live 2 moves. You're still fragile, but you can live the first one all right.
Okay. Well, that's very good to know about how this works. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop on into the ladder here, and we will do a best of 3 match and show how this team can function in a match.
And while he's booting up the game, the Spell Tag item is really good on Shadow Rider because it gives you that extra boost on your Astral Barrage, which gives us surprise KOs that when things are EV to live it, we don't take the recoil from Life Orb. And also, we're losing out on going Terra Ghost for stab, which, I mean, I haven't seen anyone Terra Ghost or Shadow Rider. They're usually defensive Terras anyways. But it's just a way to give us a little extra oomph. Here it is. Here's our problem. This right here is the issue. I'm glad it pulled up, though, because we need to see it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is going to be that challenge. But,
Yep.
Let's see what they're running, because luckily with Open Team Sheet we'll be able to see what they're actually doing here. Oh, that's it. Just Fiery Wrath, Outplay, Protect, and Tailwind. Okay.
But that's all they really need. Like our version of Shadow Rider cannot touch it.
Right.
Astral Barrage doesn't do enough damage to it. We can't Expanding Force it. So you have to play knowing that you have to get rid of the Moltres if you're bringing Calyrex.
That's doable. I think it's doable.
I think so too. It's hard, but I've done it. The worst is you got to avoid getting pinned by the Moltres. Their win con is getting you into a position where when Moltres comes in, we have no response.
Here's what we're gonna do.
But I say lead Cali.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Cali Amoonguss, and then have the Raging Bolt in the back, and we'll be able to pivot around with Ensign. The other option I'm thinking that we'll do on the next round is make sure we run with what's that mon called? Urshifu. And also what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So let me mute these sounds. There we go. All right.
Can you hover over what that Groudon has and the gouging fire?
So there's Precious Blades, Clear Amulets.
There's that helping hand again.
And Howl, Scary Face, Breaking Swipe, Flare Blitz. Yeah.
So I think one of our safest moves here is to. They don't have a clear amulet either, do they? I didn't see the items.
They do. But I will swap out into Ensign.
Yeah.
Protect. Okay, good. I'm thinking that they're gonna go Helping Hand, Flare Blitz. Oh no Helping Hand. Oh, please don't tell me.
No, it's probably Precipice Blades.
No.
It covers all their options. Yeah.
Yep. Well.
I mean, I would just bring in Raging Bolt. Don't you think a Thunderclap Astral Barrage? Oh, he got the speed boost.
Yeah, that's our
right.
problem.
Yeah.
What I'll do is I'll bring in Amoonguss, and I'm gonna just go Astral.
I still think we have to Astral Barrage and hope. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Astral. We are Rocky Helmet.
We're Rocky Helmet, so.
So I'll Terra. Hit a Rage Powder.
Oh no, my speed.
Okay, that worked. Beautiful.
That's even better for us. Now we're in a great spot.
Yep.
Now you just do it again. The exact same play. Just do it again. They have their only thing to do now if they want to win is, there you go, yep. Now you gotta hope that you live a Thunderclap. The Precipice Blade hitting us is what I'm worried about.
Oh no, we're gonna take out the Groudon before it's able to even use its Precipice Blades. Because they only dropped the speed, yeah. Okay, so they didn't even bring their Moltres.
Then we should sweep this game. Like, they shouldn't have...
Ooh.
Okay, that's smart of them.
What I'm gonna do is swap. We're gonna get some health back onto the Amoonguss. Then what we'll do in the next turn is we'll swap out Cali back into the Amoonguss. Okay, so they got the same idea. Trying to get some health. That's fine.
Their bolt is faster than ours, and since you Terra, we can't go Terra Electric. I like Terra Electric on my Raging Bolt just for the Raging Bolt mirror, so I can lose my Dragon weakness.
But now, if they want to go for that, are they?
No, they're just gonna keep lowering your speed. They have us in a pretty good pin.
Okay. Try to go for that Dragon Pulse. Oof. Immune. There we go. Can we get the poison? Never lucky. Never lucky.
It's okay. Now, why wouldn't you let the Amoonguss go down here? Because you know he's going to spam Electro Web. So if you bring in the Cali and it gets a speed drop, we can't outspeed the Groudon or the Raging Fire in the back. Right?
Right, but I'm trying to ensure we can at least preserve it. Did we just attack? Oh,
so
yeah.
So switch it out and then Thunderbolt the Clefairy.
Oh, I actually went for the protect because I want to bring the Moongus back in. Oh, yeah, and it missed.
That's perfect for us.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go now. And I'm gonna reclaim our speed.
I would have kept the Amoonguss for the back.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh.
Okay. That's lucky. That's
we got the luck there. All right, so now
I would Astral Barrage again
and Rage Powder.
Yeah.
because we already got +1. So now if they go Thunderclap, we're good to go. Ugh. So that's placing us in a difficult spot.
Yeah, but if you Astral Barrage again, it should get the double KO. If you Astral Barrage and Raging Power, and then we have our Raging Bolt still in the back for the Gouging Fire.
But wouldn't they be faster than us? Well, what's their fastest? 139. I have a feeling that they're faster than us. Why do I feel like they're faster than us? Let's double protect.
Well, I'm assuming. Go ahead.
Let's see if they're going Thunderclap. Oh, they went protect. Oh,
I don't think they have. I don't think they're going to. I think they're trying to set up their speed so that you can't outspeed the what's it called in the back.
Helping Hand. Okay.
Doesn't matter. You get a double KO here, and now it is a 3v1.
And they just forfeited.
Yeah.
All right. So that's
so we got
good.
lucky they didn't bring the Moltres, because Moltres is the answer for them.
Yes. And I think now they'll bring it, but they also see that we do still have the Raging Bolt in the back. So that can work. So I think we'll still do the same lead.
Yeah.
And like I keep feeling that maybe the Urshi, but with that Sunlight and that Raging Bolt, that does severely pin the Urshifu.
Yeah, I don't like Urshi here.
Instant went down quick. Matter of fact.
Yeah, but that's because it switched into a Precipice Blades.
Right, and now the thing is,
if you
yeah, I say
Go
we'll
ahead.
we'll keep it, because that it's knockoff. If we can get that out, you know what? Matter of fact,
now, is there a world where you want to lead with a fake out and try
That's-
to go for the
that's exactly.
nasty plot turn 1?
Yep, that's exactly where I was just going with.
Bring the Raging Bolt. Let's just bring it again.
Yep. Oh, they went for it.
So on this play, we nasty plot and we fake out the Moltres,
Yep.
because he's probably going to Helping Hand. What's it called? The Fiery Wrath. Fake out. Yeah.
Okay.
No Helping Hand. That's okay.
Oof.
I want to know
No.
the speed. Not the speed. I want to know the calc on that Groudon for that heat crash to do that much. But now we have Terra Electric, which is great for us.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't Thunderclap though, because he's probably just going to nasty plot his own Moltres. Unless you want to Thunderclap the Groudon.
Perfect.
There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm an electric boy.
Beautiful. Don't Tailwind. Crap, they got the Tailwind. Okay, so we'll
Yeah,
drop
but
their
we're
stats.
fine. We have Thunderclap. Like, the Thunderclap plus Amoonguss is going to make it to where we don't care that they...
Now
Like, what can that Moltres do to us now?
not a thing. We gotta go to Rage Powder. Ah!
That's fine with us. You don't have a dragon weakness like he does, so...
We're gonna put their Raging Bolt to sleep.
I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I could see them switching their Moltres out back into the Groudon or Protect. That's also good for him.
Beautiful.
Draco, go to sleep.
Let's go. Now we can.
Just depulse it.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
and
I'm
then
gonna put-
Sludge Bomb that same slot.
I'm gonna put the Moltres to sleep as well. That way, if they. Okay. Cool with that.
Good damage. Did we
Wait.
miss?
Are they? Did
No,
I
it has
totally
50
miss?
goggles.
Oh my gosh, how'd I miss that? Ugh. Okay.
So, I mean, you Thunderclap the Groudon, right? because it's a fire type, unless he switches again. And if that's the case, then we can depulse that same slot in Rage Powder. Are we faster than his Groudon? I don't think we are.
I think. Matter of fact, we can find out.
I think we have to Thunderclap it here. I would double that slot. I would Thunderclap the Groudon and
I'm a Rage
Sludge
Powder.
Bomb it.
Crap.
Ooh, that was good. That was a good read on their end.
Yep.
But that's okay. I mean, protect and then put the Groudon to sleep.
What I'm gonna do?
Right? If you protect and put it to sleep, then we can Thunderclap the Moltres for free.
I think they're gonna go Heat Crash now.
And see it.
Let's try it. I mean, we'll go with your app. We'll see what happens.
I just fear at this point
Shoot.
that the Moltres is going to do Tailwind. So Thunderclap would have missed and not helped, and the Spore covered the switch in. That's all. So now you can Depulse and Rage Powder, forcing him to have to use Fiery Wrath.
No, because safety goggles with Rage Powder, safety goggles.
Oh
yeah. So.
Well, he is faster than you, so maybe switch into Incineroar.
Yeah, I'll swap into Incineroar
Don't talk about the Raging
here.
Bolt slot.
Actually, I'm thinking that they'll swap. Oh, they want to protect. Because they want to burn their turns.
Sleep turns, yeah.
Yeah. So with that, now since our special attack's already lower, we can.
Ours isn't lowered.
Well, like since we lost the sun, I can swap out now. One thing I'm noticing is that we don't have Pollen Puff to recover the Raging Bolt. So what I'll do now is I'm Parting Shot. They got the crit. It's fine. We'll do that. Send Raging Bolt. Bring it back. Put a Spore here. Run to Protect.
The biggest read.
All right. Come on. Wake up. Yes, go.
Hey.
Let's go.
Go back to sleep. Night, night. All right. Now I think you Sludge Bomb the Raging Bolt slot.
Yep.
And you Thunderclap the Moltres slot.
I'm actually going to Thunderbolt.
Because the Moltres is probably... No. It's going to Tailwind again.
Yep.
Thunderbolt. You're right. Thunderbolt.
Sweet.
Yeah. Sludge Bomb. Yeah.
All right. Now,
here's our problem.
Mm-hmm.
Can Incineroar beat Groudon?
Absolutely not.
Maybe. It
can't. I'm gonna try to get some health back, and that way, if they go for the Heat Crash, then later on, then that's fine. I figured that they'll continue going Helping Hand just to eliminate.
Why would they Helping Hand that slot though?
So I don't.
I get that they're trying to. Yeah. So why don't you fake out the Groudon and Depulse the Raging Bolt?
I'm actually gonna fake out the Raging Bolt because I think they're gonna protect. That's their safest play, and Depulse it. There we go. They wake up, flinch, snap. There we go.
That's good. That fake out. I didn't even think about that. That fake out covers the wake up.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Precipice Blades, so where there's a blade, there's a way.
Yeah. Now, all we can do.
We knock off and we Sludge Bomb and we pray.
I'm a Spore. Beautiful.
Ooh.
Beautiful. No matter what, it was ours because once we were going to put it to sleep, the game was ours. All right. We have just faced off against our worst matchup, and we just won.
Yeah, I believe Moltres is our worst matchup.
But it's possible. I mean, it is, in fact, possible.
I know this team didn't show, and this matchup didn't show just how dominant Shadow Rider is, but if your opponent doesn't have a Moltres or Ursaluna or a Farigiraf, Shadow Rider just does what it wants.
Before we go any further, I want to say thank you so very much for joining us here at Card Shark Dojo. be sure that you are leaving a like, sharing, and subscribing, as it's going to greatly help us out as we are trying to grow this channel. And also make sure you have those notifications turned on so you don't miss when the next video goes live. Also, sometimes I know you all just want to sit back and not take things so seriously. So with that in mind, head on over to the Raikazi Twitch and YouTube page. There, we do various forms of content, including my very special Pokemon Roulette VGC series, other video games, skits, reactions, as well as reviews. So if you want to see some fun videos, learn about some new anime, play some other types of games, or anything of that sort, be sure to head on to those pages and subscribe for the fun. Links to those various channels are in the description box below. I hope to see y'all there. But for now, back to the video. Alright, so we're about to start on the next match here, and we're going to be utilizing the main team that I was actually running with, and this is going to be my Calyrex Shadow team that has the Life Orb, Terra Fairy, but it's also running the Psyshock to work on the physical defense of the opponent as opposed to special defense, especially for like those Terapagos that uses the Calm Minds and things of the sort. This team is also going to have that fake out support with the Incineroar and the Rillaboom. Rillaboom can also pivot out as well, so if we need to just cycle around them. We have the Urshifu, of course, to break through any defenses. This is also going to be a very funny Urshifu. Is a Terra Grass Terra Blast. That's kind of just my own style of flair, because most people will use the Aqua Jet, which sometimes I think like, oh crap, I wish I had Aqua Jet, but sometimes Terra Blast is just fun, so that's just my style. Then we got the Clefairy after you, which is under Trick Room. If the opponent does use Trick Room, it will go first and use the after you, so then it can allow the Calyrex Shadow to just still strike. And the Tornadus, it replaced Pelipper. I used to have Pelipper there, but one thing that I did notice is that when I was sending out the Pelipper, a lot of Urshifu Rapid Strikes are present, and because of that, the opponent was benefiting off of my range. So I want to choose when I want to set the range, especially if my opponent is running like Sun teams and things of the sort. Then I'll choose when I do it, as opposed to have to worry about when to pivot in a Pokemon.
I think the only thing you lose without Pelipper is Wide Guard. Other than that, I think it's fine.
Yes. One thing I noticed about with Pelipper, it did a lot better in closed team sheet, but when I was running it with the open team sheet, the opponent, when they had like specs, Terapagos, and once they terrestrialized, then if I could pin them at the very end game and I just run the Wide Guard, I was good. But if they see that, then they will just keep swapping out and then keep changing up their moves, and then I got screwed in the end. So it ended up becoming like, I was like, hey, Tornadus, it can go faster Tailwind, because that was my other thing. I was trying to get a fast Tailwind off. It was just never happening. We gotta make sure these teams do what in the world?
I mean, this is a Cramorant team. You should be fine. This isn't even. I love my boy Cramorant, but this isn't a team. This is them being silly. They're gonna spam Surf to keep mashing their Gulp Missile while their Gastrodon keeps getting healed off of it.
Yeah, that's just weird. Okay.
It's neat that it gets access to Blizzard. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
I bet it's mid-speed Cram as well. I bet it's a Trick Room Cram. If I was you, I would play this as if you're going against Trick Room.
Yeah. I agree. And I will have the Clefairy.
Does the Cali have a clear amulet?
It should. Assault Vest.
Nope, it's AV.
Oh, this is a weird team. I don't even really know if I want to even count this one. Because it's just like, eh.
I mean, run it. We're here.
We'll do that.
Don't rain dance, whatever you do.
Nope.
Do not rain dance.
Oh! Well, that was interesting.
You got to do a better job of looking at their items before the game starts.
That I do. Like, on here, I'm just like, what is it? Okay, yeah, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'll just move on. Now I do. Well, Icy Rock.
You fake out the Gastro and you rain dance.
I don't need to because they're not covert. They're not covert cloak. So I will Bleak Wing because I don't want them to get another Muddy Water off.
Yeah.
And now, since they can go
You just
Blizzard,
got lucky is the thing.
I'm a Willow and Rain. They haven't even they haven't updated their terrors. Surely they didn't update their terrors. That's still Terra Normal, Fling. Come on now. No.
The only Pokemon they put a correct Terra on were the two that they led with, because this entire team was based off of Cram and Gastro. They're like me. They picked their favorite Pokemon and said, "I'm gonna make it work."
Well, this is not doing them any good. We are going to now. Oh yeah, they don't even have.
No, you have nothing to. Yeah, you just.
No, I was
you just
wondering
go
if they
in.
even had like Trick Room or something, but I'm like, they don't even have Trick Room. They're just there. It's very defensive. Give them that, but
I hope they give you a game too.
oh, that's true. A lot of people they will just be like, ah, never mind. All right, so I mean, yeah, they're giving us the game too.
Their best lead against what you just did is Indeedee Ursaluna.
Oh
So
God, yes,
how
that
do
would be
you
horrible.
So how do you respond to them leading Indeedee Ursaluna? Because that's their only real win con against our team at the moment.
Incineroar with Urshifu, but that Storm Drain is dangerous for Urshifu.
So why not lead Incineroar Rillaboom? Or Incineroar Clefairy switching into a Rillaboom to nullify the terrain.
No, I'm
Screw
actually
it.
I'm
Incineroar
okay.
Yeah, go for it. Incineroar Rillaboom was my first thought.
Yeah, I think Incineroar Rillaboom, we can hit the Cali, of course, in the back,
You
and
need to
then
bring Tornadus though.
yeah,
Tornadus is so good against them.
yeah.
Once you remove their weather, like their water mode.
There they
Hey,
went.
look at that! Who would have guessed? They picked the one thing that was
Did you
our
notice
best,
that?
our worst option.
They were faster. They
That is
were.
a fast Indeedee.
What the heck?
Now, we know that they're going to protect and get their flame orb.
They
Right?
should.
That's what they all do.
They should. They should. Something tells me that they're not like. Look at these moves: Imprison, Skill Swap, Alluring Voice, Trick.
Yeah, fake out that Indeedee. We don't want to deal with anything that Indeedee is doing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Protect for their flame orb.
All right, and their Facade, Protect, Fling, Throw, Chop. Okay, so I don't.
Now he's going to fling the flame orb at us. So I think knocking it off is still a good option at some point. You don't have to right now. What
do I
items on
wanna
the
do?
Indeedee?
The Mental Herb.
Okay,
Which is
so we
fine.
can still knock off the Indeedee if we wanted to.
What I want to do, because they're not a I'm gonna taunt them, and Woodhammer. Okay, figured they're gonna go for that skill swap. Woodhammer, not much damage. Taunt them.
Not after you've been intimidated. There's the fling. No.
Which is totally
I
fine.
told you.
Because
Got your burn.
I just don't want them protecting.
Gorilla Boom.
Now we can get a Psyshock off of them because we're going to use their terrain against them. That's all I wanted to do. So now,
If only it was expanding force. No, yeah. U-turn. Don't grassy
U-turn.
glide.
A U-turn onto the. I'm still faster. Yeah, if they go for Facade, that's fine. Just don't throat chop. If they throat chopped,
If they throat chop, I mean,
okay,
they deserve it. This here, what's their name? Doja Cat stand? They deserved it.
Oh no. Very well played. Very well played.
We're still in psychic terrain.
Yeah. Now my other Cali is my um is my this is where it does become slightly difficult. They're gonna go throat chop here. We'll just have to go for the draining kiss.
Did they have throat chop?
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah. I didn't see the moves.
Now they got the Aurora Veil, which is fine. Set the rain. They'll have to go for
I'd
freeze
protect
dry.
this turn. I'd set up rain and protect.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Because I can see the Ursaluna protecting this turn, and then the Ninetales trying to hit Blizzard to get a freeze so that they can come back at you. Ooh,
They went
that was
for
a
the
good read
Snowscape.
on their part.
Yeah. But they're ticking away now, so I'm gonna set the rain again and just go side shot.
Yeah.
If they want to get stuck using Snowscape, that's fine by me. Beautiful.
Freeze dry. No. All right, but now their whole team is an Astral Barrage, so you just do Astral Barrage and Bleakwood Storm, right?
That's right. Wait. No. Nope. I protect this turn. There's that. Drop the speed. Go for Snowscape. That's fine. It's not helping them at all. Because they're assault vests. They were going to survive.
Yeah.
Ensign comes in. Drops the attack back down. Run that fake out. Hit the Astral.
That crit mattered.
So much.
That fake out crit.
Alright, Ensign takes that. And now we will finish off the opponent with one more. Wonderful. Let's do Willow just for damage. No, just for just to add a little bit of a flair on the end. Alright. So that is the end of that match. So there we go. Let's get to our last team that we're gonna do. All right, now this is going to be the psych boosting team. So this is the Calyrex Shadow that is actually holding the Mind Plate. Has the Astral Barrage, Expanding Force. Expanding Force can be single target, so it can still get extra damage using that, as well as the Draining Kiss will still be Terra Fairy. Of course, Protect. Now this one's actually a little bit more fun. We are running the Sneasler, who's also going to be working with the Indeedee. Sneasler with the White Herb if they're going for the Incineroar. Now, if the Incineroar is going to be worried about, let's say, for example, going for Terra Ghost to avoid a Fake Out, then I will go Fake Out Astral Barrage together. That's if I'm not using the Psychic Terrain. Because normally I'll use Psychic Seed, but that's why I decided to go with the White Herb instead in that regard. The other mons are pretty standard. It's still the same. Tornadus, we still got the Urshifu. I mean, those are still, and this one is the Aquajet set on this one here. Rillaboom. So this one does not run Incineroar. So that is the biggest thing on this team. And that's where we're just, this is more of a RNG style team, because with the Dire Claw, the close combat is really going into the Terapagos. Urshifu Rapid Strike also for the Terapagos. So this is to really counter that, and just has a support with that Psychic Terrain, choosing whether or not if you're going to go Expanding Force or if you're going to go single target with bringing it to Rillaboom if your opponent is a Wide Guarder. Challenges for this team.
The lack of a Focus Sash is my first one.
That I've
not having
the Focus Sash, it would have gone for like the Sneasler, but the fact that sometimes if they can re-fake me out, and then it becomes a item that's holding me down. That was my concern with that. But Zamazenta. Yes, we got the Urshifu and the Tornadoes. That's our only outs. But if Urshifu goes down, Zamazenta is going to be able to overwhelm us. If we're not fast, if we're not able to like overwhelm it, if it's like the last Pokemon, if it only has like Wide Guard to try to stop Calyrex Shadow, but then we have another Mon, then we can overwhelm it. There's always ways around it, but yeah. But you know, that's what we think.
Lunala.
Oh no. Okay, well they're not Wide Guard.
No Wide Guard.
No Wide Guard.
Okay,
so,
best friend.
So this works. Oh, see?
Oh, you're not Terra Normal. Terra Normal is the realness against Lunala.
But see, but this is going to be this is the perfect setup. If they choose to Terra, cool. If they choose not to Terra, cool again. It just works in my favor. The question then becomes, yeah, this works. This works. These two together, having that fake out pressure. I'm not going to give them any psychic terrains. Well, actually, Tornadoes. Indeedy. Yes, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Because they're going to go for their Tailwind. Which is fine. I'm going to go...
Is there Urshifu focus stashed?
Yes. But they also got Protect.
Darn.
They also have the Protect. So that's the only problem with that. So what I'll do is I'm going to go Astral. I'm willing to make a play here. I'm going to swap in Indeedee. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Now, we'll go Draining Kiss with a Follow Me. Okay, that works.
Follow me. Oof. They said they don't need the rain.
Yeah, because they know they could potentially be helping me out, and that was always my issue too. It's like, oh, you have both Urshifu as well, so this is a problem. Now, do they have
Terra here? The knockoff kills you, but they could also they can't or they can't fake out because you're in second terrain.
Yep. So what I'll do, matter of fact, we'll Terra here. And we're just going to go Astral. And we'll just Shadow Ball. Just for
now, I know you didn't have to because they didn't switch, but I wouldn't have been mad if you clicked Second Terrain because we don't know if they have Rillaboom in the back.
Yeah. I've thought on that. See, now they're running out of the turns of their Tailwind.
Yeah.
So now here we go. We run ours.
Expanding Force.
We would die.
I was staring down Astral Barrage as I said Expanding Force to be silly.
Beautiful. Okay. So we take that. They probably thought we were going Tailwind, which we were not.
Does no one in any game that you played miss their Bleakwood Storms? Like, I miss all of mine if rain is not up.
Oh, very nice. Now we just got to drop on our special attack.
Don't we just match Tailwinds here?
We do. I'm going to go Astral. Tailwind. Oof. Oh, okay. So they went for the Torn.
Okay.
We are proc to survive that. So now we will go. Oh, may as well just go Astral.
Astral,
They're gonna go Aqua Jet, and I'm honestly I'm not mad about it.
probably. But if, I'm about to say if they do, oh well, like they lose. Yeah,
Both their
like
mons, yep.
Aquajet does not save them.
And then our Sneasler is going to be able to come back in, and then the white herb activates with their Incineroar.
Yes, sir.
So that would be good. Perfect. All right, let's hit on the next match. They did not bring Lunala.
Lunala.
They did not bring Lunala on that last one.
Well, they don't have wide guard. So Lunala without wide guard does not want to see Cali.
And now also, because what we can do on this next one is that my hope is that if they do bring the Lunala, I'll go with the Astral first. Then after that, I'll go swap in and DD go expanding. Because if they terrestrialize, then I'll expanding and then knock it out. I would say I think they are covered, right? Yeah, they're covered club.
Yeah, I mean, I still think you lead Cali here. That forces them to make a move.
Yeah, for I was actually just looking for I was looking for my Incineroar. I was like, where's my Incineroar at? I want my Incineroar. I was like, oh wait, I don't have it. So we'll still do the same lead then, and we'll see if that works. It will bring us same mods.
I mean, we got to see if they make an adjustment because we kind of had control of what we wanted to do.
Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. This is what I wanted. So now, if they, this is what we choose it. So we are the Astral, and we fake out. Beautiful. Okay. Now, if they don't take out Sneasler, they didn't.
Hey.
Now we go. I'm gonna go draining. Dire Claw. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean they pin themselves.
Yep. That's fine.
That's
fine
a good parting shot, though.
It definitely is. Now they are Focus Sash. So what I'll do, swap into Indeedee, and I will Dire Claw.
Dire Claw again.
But this time,
yeah, you got to keep that Lunala from getting its health back.
Yeah. I was thinking about going for the Urshifu, but no, my Rocky Helmet will take it out. Oh. Oh, no wonder. I was like, why did they forfeit? They forfeited right away. They were like, oh, done.
Yep.
That's unfortunate. But that's the beauty. Because the Sneasler with that Dire Claw is you running that rolls of the RNG. It's like, am I going to paralyze you? Am I putting you to sleep? Are you going to get poisoned? Hopefully not poisoned, but you know.
I'm glad you brought that at the end because I do think that with how popular Sneasler got towards the mid and end of Regulation H, that we're going to see a lot of it carry over into Regulation G. It wasn't really used that often in G, but when people saw that its RNG can just win you games sometimes,
yep,
they're going to find a way to use it in the new meta as well.
Absolutely. I mean, back when Miraidon, before Miraidon was big, I was running a couple sets with Miraidon, testing it out, and I was using Electric Seed Sneasler, but its defense was so lackluster, so it didn't really help it much. I mean, I love the speed, but I wasn't really using Dire Claw like that. I wasn't fully versed on Dire Claw. But now, I think either Psychic Seed or I like this one when I changed it because I want to choose when I want to run Fake Out. If you don't have Fake Out on it, then definitely go Psychic Seed. But if you want to say, okay, I'm going to pin them, say I'm going to go Fake Out, or I'm going to use the Psychic Terrain later on. That's why I use the White Herb, so I can pin and Incineroar. I'm like, I'll go ahead, Terra Ghost, and I'm going to Astral Barrage, or you sit there and you take the Fake Out, you don't move. Take your pick. And that's what I'm glad. I just want to demonstrate some mons here, just some different teammates that can help out on the Calyrex Shadows. So for those of you that are watching this, you know, there's a lot of different things. I even have more sets down here, you know, just other sets. Like there's a spell tag Terra Normal one. We got another Life Orb Terra Fairy one. Just depends on the teammates that you want to use. There's my Pelipper version that I had before. So I mean, it just varies with how you want to do it. But Calyrex Shadow is a very fast spread move damage. It's not like ultra frail, but of course with the 4 times weakness and things like that, it is going to use a lot of your terras many of the times. But you got to be very careful when you utilize those terrestrializations, especially if you're going against like a Terrapagos team or things of the sort. But with your items, just like with the shadow tag or your terra normal things of the sort, you can work your way around it. So it just varies. There's even like that terra normal hyper beam set. So those are things, and they're dangerous, but they're fun. So hope that does give you all a little bit of an insight on using the Calyrex Shadow teams. Our next episode is going to be that for, what's our number 2 slot? It should be Miraidon, right?
Miraidon.
Alright, so yeah, so that'll be our next episode. So be on the lookout for when that video is going to go live as well. So make sure you do have your notifications turned on. You also have liked, shared, and subscribed to this channel as well. And let's make sure that you make it to day 2 and maybe take the championship. But at this moment in time, this is going to be the Raikazi and Ric Flair McNair signing off. You all know what to do. Stay strong. You power on. Catch you later, Sharks.